Walking around in the Oversea Hall, I find a new stand on the Pro Wine. It's small country, Bolivia, and I have met here Sergio. He is the responsible for the stand, yeah, I was asking a little bit about Bolivia, and I'm surprised that you are here. If I remember, Bolivia is also one of the oldest wine-producing countries in South America.
Yes, we are producing grapes for more than 465 years. I mean, it's the same story as Latin America. The Spaniards came with all the vines and the cuttings, and wherever they went, they planted grapes. So we have a long story of growing grapes. And the nice thing is that we have vineyards that are the most authentic of the world. There are vineyards that are growing for 200, 300 years, still producing grapes in a way that is magical. It's trees and vines that grow around the trees, and you have to step on the tree to prune, to harvest, and you see hectares of these trees and vines and the way and the people cultivating it. So it's really magical. We have proposed to the UNESCO to call it a live museum of viticultural landscape.
So how many days per year do you have sun in your country?
Many. I mean, we have beautiful days.
So the whole year it's sun, or you have also cold time?
We have a precipitation of 550 millimeters, but with sunny days we are very close to the sun. We are talking about grapes of altitude, vineyards of altitude. Not that only a few vineyards are at altitude, but all of them. 100% of our vineyards are between 2,000 meters above sea level to 3,000. It's viticulture of great altitude. And so concentration of aromas, low yields, beautiful color.
What about the ground, the terrain?
It's alluvial origin from the Quaternary period, and with temperate climate. Frost, definitely one harvest a year. Freezing temperatures in the winter, -4 degrees, sometimes -9 degrees. So definitely a beautiful climate to produce high quality wines.
Who's your customer? Are you exporting a lot of wine? I think to the States you will export a lot of?
We are exporting already to the States and to some other countries, not large quantities. But this is the first time that we are together as a sector, as Wines of Bolivia. I'm the director of Wines of Bolivia, to show wines and Singani of Bolivia to the world, and we chose Pro Wine to do that.
Do you have a quality level for your wine?
Yeah, I mean, there are high quality wines, the wines and Singanis that have earned grand gold medals, not only gold medals, but grand gold medals
so you
internationally.
You don't have a quality system like in Germany or like in France. You have.
We have a denomination of origin for Singani. Yeah. There is a geographic indication in a certain region for wines and Singani, and we are working on more denominations of origin. Yes.
And which grapes are you producing there?
We have some of the ancestral varieties, Muscat of Alexandria, Negra Criolla. There are these 200, 300-year-old varieties, Bichoqueña, very names from very local names. But also we have Cabernet Sauvignon, Shiraz, Merlot, Tannat, Malbec, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, number of the international varieties.
So I think the most wine what you're producing is red wine,
yes,
Bolivia.
Yes.
And if I drink what can I expect in your wines?
Yeah, we are mainly producing red wines, and what you would expect is elegant wines. You will see elegance throughout all the different levels of wines.
So soft tannins, not so
Very
strong.
Yeah, alcohols there are between 12.5 and 13.5. We're not
okay.
going up with the alcohols. Very fresh with a good acidity, wines that will last. Something that you will notice, you will try Cabernet Sauvignon 2009, and it's still fresh, it still has fruit and very soft tannins, but a wine that will last, a wine that you can keep for years, and you will see how the wine is becoming even better.
So then you will invite me for 2 glasses of wine?
Yes, of course, will be my
Okay.
pleasure. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon
Cabernet Sauvignon.
from 2009. From Tarija. Tarija is a region where it's the heart-beating region of viticulture in Bolivia. 95% of all the wines are being produced in the region. It's south of Bolivia with a very nice climate, temperate climate.
And can I show that to you? It is a really good dark red color. That's super for red wine. And I think it's not so many alcohol inside.
No.
12, 30%.
Yes.
But it is done in a barrique. It's old wood.
It has
Old-
been
Old oak.
in barrel, aged in barrel for 12 months, and then in the bottle. The producer is selling 2009 at this moment, is keeping the other wines aging.
Yeah. So it is a really nice wine for barbecue, I think, for a good steak.
Yes.
It's but for
Very
me it would
soft, very drinkable.
Yeah.
Invites you to keep on drinking. It's very
Yeah.
very elegant.
it's a nice one. So we can taste the second one.
Yes. This is
Syrah
a
Cabernet.
Syrah Cabernet. 2009 as well.
Oh, here's flower, black cherries inside. Oh, it's also from oak.
Yes. Has been aged in oak.
Yeah. And also the color is really nice. And he has a taste like cherries.
It's open. It's
Yeah.
elegant.
Soft tannins.
Yeah, there's a complexity that is very nice in the wine.
Well, it's really nice. Thank you
Yes.
for that.